Never expect your partner to treat you better than you treat yourself, or anyone for that matter, right? So often we go in our relationships expecting this amazing experience, right? To be given to us from the person in our life and what have you, when you don't even treat yourself to the standard or the caliber level that you're expecting out of them. Now, of course, people should always aim to treat you as amazing as they want to be treated, right? That should always be the goal and so forth, right? And in some occasions, you do have someone's partner that treats them better than they treat themselves, right? They try to pour into them and so forth, but that's an out of balance relationship. That's where your partner is overcompensating for and trying to make up for what you're lacking within yourself, what you're not offering yourself. But ultimately, what am I really saying? I'm really saying you attract what you're in harmony with, right? People will give you the experience that you allow. You will attract to you the experience that reflects how you feel about yourself in some subconscious way, right? People typically give you the experience or see you based on how you're seeing you, and they respond appropriately. So if you want to make it into a committed relationship with someone and you're not so happy with the results you're getting ongoingly with this person, then it somewhat comes back to a reflection of how you treat you. Will you accept what you allow, what you put up with, what you don't put up with, right? What you stand your ground on, or what you let just kind of go by past your boundaries, whatever the case may be. So if you're in a dating or relationship dynamic to where you're not being treated the way you expect to be treated, then first check how you're treating you. How are you showing up for yourself? What are you or what are you not allowing? What standard caliber are you living at that that person must respect or adhere to be in your world, right? What is the actual framework, the example you're setting for what is okay in your universe? And I say it time and time again. Let's use self-love, for instance, since that's a big one that a lot of people struggle with to do the healthy way and in totality. If you are lacking the muscle of offering yourself the self-love that you should be, I'm not going to say that you're lacking self-love because we all have it. It's just a matter of whether or not you're aware of it and you're feeding it the way you should, pouring into it, because we all are built to be love, right? We come from a love frequency and vibration at a natural core. That's why we love to give love and receive love. So it's always there. It's a matter of if you have embraced that love inside of you and you are aligning with it and accepting it instead of believing in a false narrative about yourself and believing you don't have it or saying you're not deserving of it. All these things that works against what you're already innately and inherently deserving of, that you're born with, right? So the question becomes, what are you doing to actually pour that love into you? Because if you are not, it is impossible. I mean, think about it. How can someone that's going to be in your life love you the way you want to be loved to this amazing degree and pour so much into you and fill in these gaps or these holes for you if you don't know how to fill them in for yourself? If you don't know what is required to make you feel completely full of love and complete, then how can you ever teach, explain, or express exactly what you need to the person that's going to be in your life? And when you see it like this, you start to recognize your partner can do all the best things they can. They may even kind of get it right or happen to gamble in 50-50 chance, do some things that does tap into that inner love for yourself where you feel that love. But they're playing Russian roulette and they'll never really know if they're doing what you require to feel loved. And here's the thing. No matter what they do, if you don't start feeling the love for yourself in here internally first, they're fighting a losing battle to where ultimately your partner, you can never expect them to treat you better if you're not treating yourself better. They'll never treat you better than you're going to treat you. But once you start treating yourself better, then now you have a way better, well vetted base and foundation you're working from to then turn and truly see with more clarity where your partner may not be showing up in the ways you actually need versus what you thought you needed. So if anything, learn to think more of yourself, expect more of yourself, and in turn, at that point, expect your partner to be an active contribution to the example you're setting for you. Let's get it.